Close that door there. Now, I do believe there is glass available, so I'm not sure why it's not showing up there. It's probably that the kilns are sending it to the wrong storage. Give me just a second to make sure that this is all working. And this will also demonstrate how you can manage your storages. So these two are reachable by every single thing in my shop. So what I want is for everything to output into these two stockpiles. Now, I'm going to quickly go and work on that. If we hop in here. Anything these things make should go to those two stockpiles first. The worms earn chest is the first of the chests that I want anything to go to, though. Because if something goes into those chests, then it can fit in the smaller space, and so that's obviously quite useful for me. Glass needs to be going into these things, as do pots. I mean, the pots would have been good in there, frankly, but I'm filling it up with mortared stone instead. I guess technically this storage is also available, but it's already full of rubbish. Alas. If I just pop through all of these. Now, normally you'd only do this once. But these ones are already sorted. Make sure it's trying to put into the storage chest if it can, as that will help me out generally. But these storages have to be low down in the priority queue. This way, it'll pull from them if it can reach them, but it's unlikely to put into them with its output. And that's ultimately what I want it to, how I want it to focus. It can be a little bit of a potch to set this up, especially if you've got a lot of workshops doing that. But it's definitely worth doing if you can. A skulled steer. What is a skulled steer? Small scale bucket loader. Great for flat to low. Oops. Great for flat to low slope excavation.
Can I show you something?
Yes, of course you can.
In your inventory sorting thingy.
Uh-huh.
I'll try and tell you in chat. If you go into the storages.
Oh, I can collapse all of the other inventories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So click that.
No, these buttons.
Collapse them all. Right. Yeah. I see.
Really useful.
That is super useful. Thank you, Sheila. Not only is Sheila the MVT, she is also the wise woman of the house. Shares with me her knowledge that I might be a more efficient hunter, gatherer, and builder of cellars, manufacturer of glass, so on and so forth. There we go. That is quite a lot more useful. Certain chests can go up there. But yeah, that is significantly more useful. Thank you, Sheila. I hadn't considered that before. But I may well take up that offer. Simply as it will be a lot faster than it's emptying out. Trying to grab the right things is sometimes a bit tricky. Empty out that basement would be fantastic. Now, I haven't set this one up in there, but we will get to that in time. But first, I'm going to quickly reload the client so it should be a little bit more responsive. And we'll get some of our frames back. What I would give sometimes to be able to walk into a streamer's room and be like, it's that button. Ah, see? I'm sure you do that sometimes, though. I'm sure occasionally when you're hanging out at EE's place and there's some sort of roll for it thing going on, you're like, no, for the last time. Right, fine. Just get up out of your chair, waddle over, actually press the button that's necessary. Or sometimes you use it for other kinds of shenanigans. Like, there have been far too little USB sounds in this stream so far. So I'm just going to come over here with my little USB stick. I'm just going to plug it in and unplug it, like, rapidly for a few minutes. There we go. Chat is now happy. It's all okay. I know how it goes, Mangapork. Also, hello, mate. Battle is ready in 6 minutes, by the way. But let's get Eco back up and running. Typing in the wrong place. Always a risky thing to be doing when you're typing in a password, my lord. Xenovoid, I'm restarting the client. Yep. I just mentioned. He changed his setup. It doesn't make USB sounds every time he switches his mouse now. I miss it. I imagine a lot of chat misses it too. Oh, look at that. Look, so many frames. You have all of the frames. Still laggy, but there's so many frames. Hello. Let's see if I can shunt a bunch of this across. I can actually shunt a bunch of it across. Sunk. Actually, my cart is in there too. Go ahead and dump all of this into... Well, I don't know. Does anyone actually need the dirt? I can probably take the dirt somewhere. And get rid of it. Free clay. That is fantastic. Oh my lord. Please sell your clay though. I'm going to feel horrible otherwise. I will literally feel like a monster. I can buy a whole whopping 85. Also, I have sinks and toilets available. Everyone's trucks are open. Okay, I need to see what's going on in chat. I really do. I mean, let's have a look. Honk. That is an awful lot of clay. Can I even fit it into my truck? Probably can. Tunk. There you go. But please take some money. How much do you want? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Pop that in there. Tunk. And some fuel. Thank you very, very much. With all of that clay, I'll be able to get brick manufacturing going again. Oh, you did actually sell a stupid amount already. I approve. Enormously, actually. Well done. Every now and then someone drives past and for a brief moment I can see their inventory and it causes havoc with the game. And the game's like, what on earth is going on? It's very confusing. Right now, the world is extremely frightening. There we go. More incoming. I mean... I'm just going to go and check out Annie's place. Dapperlings are too generous, damn it. Ah. believe a few people have made community collection spots. That is a lot of clay around the world that allow newer players to come and grab some much needed items. Straighten up a little bit. How good was that? It was awful. What on earth was I thinking? I mean, it's not within the lines, but it'll do for now. Hey-yo! Okay, so that's 2 by 3. Okay, I can see that. Ah, so it is 4 wide and 3 deep. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad it's 4 wide and the entrance is along the front. Because there was a part of me that was terrified that it was going to be the other way around. And that I couldn't think how I was going to position my my bits and bobs to make that look nice. I was going to have a complete rethink of how I was going to place the elevator, but that is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Annie. That has lifted my spirits. Hooray! Right. Now then. Didn't collide. I stopped first. And then I reversed. Right. How you doing, Leafin? Glad to see you in chat, man. Wow, we're ready for another stream battle already. See, once we get into the good rhythm of it, today's stream raiders is kind of all over the place a little bit. But once we get in a good rhythm of it, stream raiders actually really helps me while editing the VODs, because they happen roughly every 30 minutes, and I roughly every 30 minutes try to make my a cut in the VODs. What the? Oh dear. This road is awkward. Those trees are dangerous. I'm just going to park over here for a second. Hope Lady Sheila won't mind. Punk. Yo. Came to deliver some huckleberries. Actually, do you buy them in the credit store? I'm going to want to buy a lot of stuff as well. Oh, you do? For a decent amount as well. Wow. I accept. She doesn't have enough currency, but she is about to. There we go. Actually, no, I'm going to even her out of 5-5. There we go. There you go. Sheila now has money. Quickly, everyone who's got literal, you know, acres and acres and acres of the world covered in grain. Now's your chance. Sheila can buy your flour. Move quickly, though, before someone else gets there. Otherwise, your opportunity to sell all of the things will be gone. What am I stuck on? Bye. That felt very different than it ended up looking from first person. You still feel like you should drop the Sheila should drop her buy price so you can sell her more than a few before you drain her account. Well, the trick is that whenever you sell to her, buy things from her at the same time. That way, you don't end up like you both end up with something useful out of it. You know what? If I get out of here and the frames are all over the place again, no, they're not too bad actually. I was gonna say that it was feeling very chunky there, but it seems to be okay. Let's move all of this across. Am I out of the sand? I'm almost out of the sand. Scarily. Very nearly. Oof. I mean, Nobu and Sheilab, like, yeah, if Sheilab can't afford to buy something, Nobu is going to have more than likely be able to buy it. I mean, if you insist, I'm sure they could accommodate you by increasing by buying them for less. That's not going to hurt them. That's going to be very good for them, actually. The problem lies in that it won't necessarily be good for you. Alright, let's move all of this out of there so it's not used up by anything. Make sure that everything can access these. Because again, everything can access the stuff in these chests. Absolutely every location can. So it's better for me to have them as the main depositing chests, if possible, for anything that is used for building stuff, at the very least. Clay, for example, that could move up. That is a lot of clay that just moved, my lord. To not maybe move quite that much, otherwise I can't move things into my stockpiles. Move some more iron up. There we go. Oh wow. Okay, so you've got a very, very good farm then, by the sounds of it. My lord. But now that I have an idea of the dimensions that we're going to be playing with, I can adjust this space to accommodate the eventual elevator and then start digging down beneath it. And that is going to be amazing because that was one of the big things that was holding me up. Is not knowing the space that I was going to need for it. Also, am I actually making... I should be making brick, but I may not be. Let me just go and set that up. Now, eventually, I'm going to have most of these facilities will also purchase labor. The mason stuff I'll probably do myself. But if someone can and wants to, I would happily have them work on some things. For example, charcoal, I can't make that, but I would like to be producing it. It seems like a really useful resource because some things just need coal fire. Not everything will run on electricity as far as I'm aware. Bricks. We're going to need a lot of these. Now, storage, just make sure that everything is going to the right places. They are. Perfect. So I'll start chonking through all the clay that I've got available. Thank you so much, by the way, everyone. It's incredibly kind of you to support the Worm's Urn like this. Because it is supporting the Worm's Urn. You could definitely be doing other things with that, with those materials, than giving them to me. I really do appreciate it. Now let's draw that out. Yeah, we want to bring this out to about here. That gives me 4. I'll sink this wall back then, and that's going to enable me to set everything up for the elevator to exist in this space. And Trivinix, thank you so much for the massive gift bomb as well. And Marrow, thank you very much for the raid there. Sorry I missed that a few moments ago. Hopefully you were enjoying your stream. What were you actually playing though? Let me see if there's been a shout out command. I don't believe there was. If someone could shout out Marrow so I can sneakily spy on what they were playing, it would be very much appreciated. But we are going to get into the Stream Raiders battle in just a moment, everyone. Sorry for the delays there. I'm in builder mode. It's gonna happen. Oh, I'm too hungry as well. Damn it. Nosh down some nosh. There you go. Also, I want to be building in lines to make this a lot faster. I can build in planes, but I actually prefer to build in lines. Okay, I need to repair my hammer, and then time for stream raiders. Like I said, I'm getting used to it. Eventually, it's going to be at a point where there's a really nice rhythm going all the time. We're just not quite there yet. Really? That's a lie. It's not in the right stockpile. Let me just shunt them over. The lag will let me, then we will shunt them over. There we go. Should be able to use this just repair up my tools. Then we're going to be doing stream raises. Go. Done and indeed done. Okay, stream raiders time. All right. So now that we have a bit more of an idea of what we're looking for, I want to just kind of lay out the shape of this area. There's going to be a door back here, as I said, that'll kind of lead up and curl up around the structure that will house the elevator that's going to head down for us. But I'm thinking the elevator is going to need to be sunk back. Probably one more tile from there, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Now, this is going to be an opportunity for me to use an excavator. I'm not sure how big these things are, though. So let's hope that they're not terribly large. I can't pick it up. All right. Well, I need to drop things off. Food is shockingly heavy in this game. Food is sincerely, shockingly heavy. Just make sure my kilns have all got fuel. Do I have any more trees available? Yes, I do. I'm running them on trees right now. I know. I would like to run them on other things. Actually, you know what? Let's remove this. Let's burn through this stack of just pulp first, if we can. There we go. That'll help. But yeah, food is kind of shockingly heavy in this game. Mind you, I am carrying a large amount of it. To be the game's defense, I'm carrying a lot of food. So it's no small wonder. There we are. Right, how big is this thing going to be? Oh, this is going to be grand. It's going to be amazing, everyone. And this is what I love about this game, is that you genuinely get more advanced as you go. And not in a, haha, yeah, my because early on, the advancement was the more traditional. I hit an axe. I hit a tree with an axe 3 times to chop it down. Oh, well, now I only hit it 2 times to chop it down. Now I only hit it 1 time to chop it down. But once you get to that point, it's like, well, no matter what kind of axe I've got and how much more advanced I get, I'm still having to take 1 whole chop to knock down a tree, or so on and so forth. In my case, it was hitting stone with a pickaxe. But as you get further advanced, as you unlock the different materials and the later industries, you get stuff like this. This is going to be able to excavate more stone and dirt than I could possibly do traditionally, not at least in the same sort of time period. Now, I don't know how this will interact in terms of the experience, though. I would like to give you fuel. Okay, so the skid steer storage. Okay. I like it. Let's get this going. All right. Whilst it to move, dig is with left mouse button. Right mouse button, dump contents. Arm up, arm down. Oh, this is fantastic. I love it. Look at this, chat. Right, well, let's just cleave off this area ahead of me. Oh. And it just does it like that. And just like that, straight through. Wow, that is so much better. Let's go forward to this. That would have taken me a not insignificant amount of time to do myself. A really not insignificant amount of time. It is so responsive as well. Like legitimately really fun to do. Oh my goodness. Let's hop out. Now I am going to directly move this into the stockpiles. You know what? Let me quickly adjust these stockpiles for myself. Now, I know that some people make use of crushed stone. Now, when I go offline, obviously I'm not available to make any kind of deal with anyone. But if you want the crushed stone, just let me know, because it's simply going to be clogging up my inventory. Now, just to make sure that everything is kept in its place, let's take that down. I can just drop it in. Oh, that's fantastic. It makes even this part easier. My goodness, this is useful. Arguably the fastest vehicle in the game, or so I have heard. You know what? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much, actually. That really wouldn't surprise me too much. Now, this is 1, 2, 3. I need 1, 2 further back. Actually, I kind of want to go down as well. But let's not go down just yet, otherwise I'm not going to be able to work in that area properly. Let's get through there. And straight down. Oops, I went a little bit too far. Oh well, better take care of all of them. Actually, no, I did kind of need to go that far. Thinking about it. Thank you so much for the loan of this, by the way. This is fantastically useful for me. Now, I need to line up. It's going to be a little bit more awkward to line up with there, though. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. Of course, this is this vehicle has treads, not wheels. Either that or it's got all-wheel drive. Let me have a look. Has it got treads or all-wheel drive? Oh, it is wheels, but it's got all-wheel drive, so it can just simply rotate on spot. Bet this makes tunnel digging crazy easy. I need to find out how much one of these would cost, because I'm going to be doing a lot of excavating down below. Let me just move this in. Now the other question is, how fuel efficient is this? It uses 45 watts when operating. How much does my truck use when operating? Hello, Wolf. Is this still running? Uses 25, so it's twice as fuel hungry. It's not a small amount. That is actually quite a lot. Hey Sheila, how are you doing? Let me set up this area out here a little bit better. Where are the bricks stored? Because I stopped working on this because I simply couldn't finish it. But obviously, I do want this space to be nice for my customers. Stands to reason, really. And get some nice benches and such. Thinking of leaving that space with a different colour there. I haven't set up my credit shop yet. So I'm going to have to sit down and think about how I'm going to balance the credits versus the silver clovers. Ultimately, I'd like it to be a way for people to currency exchange if they wanted to. For information, you cannot dig down with the skid steer. If you want to go down, you got to dig a hole for the skid steer yourself. Yeah, I figured that when I was playing with the bucket, it didn't feel like it really wanted to go down really. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. You left me some clay. Oh, over here. Thank you. I will absolutely take that off your hands in just a moment.